Hello, welcome to the show. Dirty hands. Hold on. So this is our shift mechanism completely disassembled and laying on the ground. And you may be asking, why is this laying on the ground? Aha, I have an answer for you. So the transmission is reversed. So as you saw in the last video, towards you and down was reverse, and away from you and up was first. So we got to flip that. That's this cable here. So we needed to find a solution to get this cable to go. It was going, when you were going, here, let's see here, with this stick in here, and you're going left, which actually forced this right, it was pushing this down. So we needed it to go up when it was going down and down when it was going up. Convert one of these into a 5-speed. This is a 4-speed transmission. This bottom hole here just has to be widened out a little bit for it to work as a proper 5-speed. So there's that. What was the solution we came up with? Well, it was that. It was an 09 Chevy Cobalt SS. Does that come backwards to you guys? That's weird. But yeah, Cobalt SS shift mechanism. So we have this taken apart so you can kind of see how it works. So the two cables, these are the same size, come into right here, and they go forward and they attach to this right here. So how that works with the Cobalt is you use one of these. So there's this that goes on the this goes on this one here on the Cobalt SS. You can just take it off. We're going to get a little cotter pin or C-clip, and that would actually hold, this will hold on and go on stock. So when this, which is our shift mechanism, I'll show you why that's like that in a second, goes in here and it goes to the left, it pushes this forward, and when you go to the right, it pushes it back. So the reason this is off, so this little ball joint at the bottom connects to one of these, and the idea typically is this is where it attaches and it can pivot around. We need a flat like that pin. So this comes off. If I was a machinist, I could just build one of these with a little tab coming out the side and that'd be the end of it. Since I'm not a machinist, I'm gonna have to find a solution. And I will be hopefully right back with said solution. Now, time skip, something to part. Fairly simple, we just drilled through there. And that's how you do that. Here I show you this. So I got a new vacuum tester and brake bleeder from an online rainforest named company. And I love that this, like, oh, it's got the tube. How did they keep their costs so low? Oh look, like this didn't even get cut all the way through. I find that a little funny. I figured you all might too. Now it's separated. And this is why you get a decent fuel pump. This is all coming out of our clutch reservoir, or our slave cylinder. So we got to double check. Make sure we're not losing a ton of fluid up here, because this thing has got a ton of air, so it's being displaced. And now we just watch it go. It's mesmerizing in a way. Blub, 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 blub. All right, I'll get back to you when this is all done. Foot on the clutch. Car in gear, we'll get back to that. Wheel not moving. Foot off the clutch. It starts to move. Put back on the clutch. Not moving. Let's see, reverse was always our, reverse still has enough torque, I guess, to overcome. So we gotta still bleed out a little bit more, but we're well on our way. We're gonna pump, we're gonna watch this gauge go up a little bit. Ever so slightly. What we're doing is, we got that up there, that's full fluid, and we're watching this back here become full of bubbles. because the system is full of air from being bled and everything multiple times. So we got to do it. Look, it's in gear, foot on the clutch, wheels new spin. Foot off the clutch, wheel spin. Foot back on the clutch, decide some momentum here. It stops spinning. Huzzah! We have fixed the clutch, hopefully. Well, it's working. So now we just got to do the charging system and we'll be good to go. Let's take it out of gear, foot off the clutch. Can't seem to get the charging system to want to work, unfortunately. So we got to get that sorted out. So with everything on, putting on 15.6 volts. We got a light bulb set up in there. That's the charging light. There's not enough voltage to make that turn on for some reason, but everything's working the way in theory it should. So that's putting out 15 volts. That means we're not overcharging the battery. Now that means the headlights are on, the fan is on. I know it's probably very difficult to hear me right now, but that makes me happy because that's right where we should be. This is with the lights off, so it's still high, but whatever. I realized I didn't show you. We did Bondo here to keep this whole thing in track. This Cobalt SS shifter is all mounted up because the cables didn't have a good mounting point. Those were zip ties to hold it down. This actually is sitting in the stock location for the Fiero. So all we gotta do now is put all of that back in. Do YouTube things. I'll be right back.